We have been dazzled this evening by star power, but the true stars of this program sit in the audience. I'd like to ask all of our Visible Ink participants to stand and get the recognition you deserve. This program flourishes thanks to our terrific volunteers. I can't imagine a better gift than their time and talents. Please, all of our volunteers, please stand. Visible Ink would not exist without our donors and sponsors. We're most grateful to Mark Simon, Alan Rothfeld, Robert Wishnu, and Beth McCabe of the Rona Jaffe Foundation. Thanks to the Society of Memorial Sloan Kettering Cancer Center for sponsoring the elegant reception that we're about to enjoy, especially the chairs of the Arts Committee, Victoria Greenleaf Kempner and Sally Giordano. Thanks to the United Hospital Fund and the Skirball Foundation, and thanks to each of you who helps us with contributions and book purchases. On a personal note, it means the world to me to have so many of my nearest and dearest here with me tonight, especially Matt and Josh Kelman and Dr. Peter Scardino. And finally, it's my privilege to preside over a naming ceremony. In recognition of his brilliant artistry in putting this performance together, his tireless work on behalf of Visible Ink, his astonishing patience and general adorability, I hereby declare that Greg Kachejian will from this day forward be known as Gregory Wow Kachejian. Come on.
Thank you. A wonderful reception does await us, and I want to keep this brief, but if you stick around to the end of a movie to see the credits of all the people involved to make the movie as wonderful as it is, the same thing happens with Visible Ink. So on our 5th anniversary, I just have to thank some of the people that work behind the scenes to really make this event as wonderful as it is. I want to thank Michelle Burke and her assistant Dawn. Visible Ink could not ask for a better administrator and someone more supportive. I want to thank Gabriella Brand and Yolanda Toth, who not only do a tremendous amount of administrative work on the staged reading, but for all of our events throughout the year. Thanks to Sam Palmucci and his crew in the video department, Rick, Don, and Ed, who videotape the reading, our promo videos, our seminars, and spend hours upon hours with me editing all of the material. Thanks to Mark Dower and his crew in conference planning, Joe, Frank, Avanjo, John for their constant support and for being in the light booth with me, running the slides, the sound, and the lighting. You guys rock. Thanks to Larissa Regala and Rick DeWitt in medical graphics. Rick is the fabulous MSK photographer who gives me permission to clog up his email inbox with thousands of pictures that we use for the slideshow. And then he patiently sits with me as we put it all together, and then he puts it into a PowerPoint presentation. Thank you, Rick. I want to thank Ellen Hattigan and her staff in the Office of the Society of Memorial Sloan Kettering Cancer Center, Megan, Jessica, Ashley, and Charlotte, who do so much of the behind-the-scenes work to make our reception so lovely. I want to thank Leslie Perkin and the Fresh Flower Program for loaning us the beautiful orchids. And notice I said loaning, so don't be walking off with the orchids at the end of the reception. Thanks to Avis Meehan and her staff in public affairs, especially Caitlin Houle and Courtney Nowak. Avis recently returned to Memorial and has been tremendous in helping us to publicize the program, and we so appreciate it. Thanks to Ann McSweeney and the Development Office, especially our very special team of Mary Pat Gillen, Patrick Queen, Joyce Reese, and Daniel Crum, who not only help us to fundraise and figure out ways to do so, but help us make signs, the program, they sell anthologies, and they do it with so much love in their hearts. It's our favorite meetings that we go to throughout the year. I want to thank our wonderful host, Robert Osborne, and his fabulous crew at Turner Classic Movies for putting together the video for us, and our performers. I want to welcome Andrew, our wonderful music director and singer, and Corey, our lovely dancer, as new members of the Visible Ink family. No doubt, as you saw in the retrospective, all of these other actors have performed in numerous Visible Ink performances. And despite their very heavy schedules and the numerous Broadway credentials, as Lucy wrote in her bio, Visible Ink is still their favorite gig. And that's because of you. I want to give a special shout out to Catherine Ogier, Susan Spain, Catherine Moet Murphy, and Karen Popkin for appearing in all 5 staged readings. I want to thank Dr. Peter Scardino for sharing his wife with me for the past 5 years. Seriously, I think I'm about to get my own room in their fabulous new apartment. And I saved Judith for last because while our participants and our mentors are the life force of Visible Ink, there is no doubt that Judith is the heartbeat. I couldn't ask for a better collaborator. She's one of the smartest people that I know. She inspires me daily, and her snarky humor keeps me in stitches. I adore you, and I thank you for letting me be the artistic director of this fabulous program. So let's adjourn into the reception. Thank you.